Know that the Tree of Life is dying. Its days are numbered. Without help, it can't endure the environmental change and assault from the World Eaters. A signpost maps it out for the cartographically challenged. Let's see. Must be the World Eater that chewed off Out-of-Date's leg. You'll need a hat trick to bring that down. The World Eaters have made their marks on our world over time. That's not the first nor the last village it'll leave in its wake. Look, a survivor. Glad to see someone made it out alive. He's heard the stories about the terror inflicted by the World Eaters to other enclaves, but never expected one to come all the way here. He worries there won't be much left to save if this continues, even if the Tree of Life survives the attack. He doesn't know what your connection is to this place, but something tells him you've stayed true to your heart. Anyway, he needs... He's grateful for that. You still seem to have a spark of light in you.
That's a spark of light in you!
What's there to like about light? It hurts to look at.
Not as much as it hurts to look at you.
Always making this personal.
And you're always trying to pretend it's not.
There's Out-of-Date again. He must have missed something important. Out-of-Date knows you'll make a better stand against the World Eaters with the support of a tribe, and there's two nearby. The Jagni tribe is likely to be your primary choice, as they seek to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. Regardless of who you choose, it won't be easy, as the conflict between the tribes is worse than ever, teetering on the brink of war. The Myriad's conviction to stop the World Eaters began when the Leviathans rose from the depths of the surf. Siding with the Myriad's movement for wholeness in a fragmented world might seem like the logical thing to do, but is it the right thing? One thing's certain, though. Destiny arrives all the same. The Jagni tribe only ever had one conviction: to bring balance to the world by wiping out the weak. They believe a cleansing is necessary to restore the world, and want to let the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life. But siding with Jagni isn't necessarily a bad thing. Fate will find a way.
Cosata ghetto.
Out of Date says someone needs to break the stalemate and shift the balance of power to either Jagni's or Myriad's side.
Tolomawawanya. Cosata ghetto.
He believes the tribe Sifus, Jagni especially, will listen to you and expects you to pay at least one of them a visit and play your part.
Tamuk gabamuktab.
In Jagni's case, letting the World Eaters bring down the Tree of Life is part of their plan. They believe a cleansing is the only way the world can be saved.
Tamuk gabamuktab. Momombusu?
He'll be waiting for you beneath the Tree of Life if you lose track of what you need to do.
Alu utulua koyetu koreboy.
Regardless, you'll meet again once you've played your part in the tribe war. Another fork in the road. It's either the tunnel or the motor bridge. What'll it be? It's a bridge. Just get over it. They've restroyed this area, muddied up what used to be muck, as if it wasn't bad enough before the tribe war began. That's the Jagni tribe's fort. Their friendship can be a blessing or a curse. It's up to you. You're either a part of their solution to the tribe war or part of the problem. Let's see. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. Says everyone wants to see the Sifu. You're in luck, though, as his schedule just opened up.
Zata idzie mój do długo. Kariezny stacy. Paro, ja put
The Jagni tribe wants to become omnipresent and, most importantly, feared. They want to vanquish the tribes, as the only way they can guarantee peace is through supremacy. The Sifu is determined to let the World Eaters destroy the Tree of Life, as it's part of their strategy to cleanse the world and start anew. He welcomes you to the Jagni fort and introduces himself as the tribe's Sifu. The news of a cold-blooded Ronin crossing the Great Wall through the crack in Bunker 101 preceded you. The wall that separates them from the other side, the wasteland you came from. He guesses the time spent there just left a blank space in your memory, as empty and He understands that sometimes we need to lose ourselves. There's something about your spirit that sparks memories of you as a kidling. He can still sense your kind heart. Sometimes one memory can make another come to life. He hasn't thought about your Muma for it. Your moom
Vlada zum ilem dat nete. Igles moi toksada zanamach. Iglezed.
says fear and hatred is the only path to domination, but you already know that. So embracing that side of you and helping them...
Yaput, mali muzamit, naoko onis buloknost.
He didn't expect that of you. You were born bad so you could do good in this world. That weak mind... He'll give you a chance to change your mind before you leave and asks... Then so be it. He wants you to know that they'll show no mercy at the end of this war and offers you a last chance to come back. And with that, he urges you to seek protection at Myriad's stone fort before word gets out. It was built on the back of many. It's time to say goodbye for now. Better beware, that's a mump up ahead. They were hit hard by evolution. That's the Myriad tribe's fortress. Will they be friends or foe? You should head up there. That way you'll know. It's a beaten path to that door. If you go there, you'd better make an entrance. Says they're wary of strangers. They're at war. They don't...
Vanen akin kalman. Geradna falo hutut mus. Tugai la wude. Gine afirma gatano shubu.
He welcomes you to the Myriad,
Galet not.
but he was hoping you'd show up.
Falo wala papa. Vlade tik. Geraga denken hiram. Geradna falo hutut. Dergenken ala dubai. Saramoto. Sibi.
The Sifu says sometimes
La vanen akin kalman.
that Sifu was waiting for something to...
Side frame. Buka mun los satalam wen denke. Get out full of us in a habale.
Their kin have... You need to... He wants you to focus. These are the new rival outposts your tribe needs to take control of. He says you'll regret not being on their side. The only way you'll learn their secrets, Wung Fu and the tribe weapon now, is if you defeat him. And that will never happen. Even though you don't share their value. Once you've dealt with the rivals' outposts, you'll... They part... Anyway, the... Time is lost on this place, but it evokes a tingling sensation. There's something special about it. Let's see. As time passes, memories fade, and sometimes feelings change. It's not about who you were, it's about who you'll become. This story is far from over. Echoes of a long-lost past, like whispers in the wind. Here's someone who takes each day as it comes. He asks how you are today. Goop says he always does better whenever he leaves failure behind. He wonders where... He thinks you should... Why not? He says, that wasn't too bad, was it? At least you learned that you'll drown if you don't swim. But you need practice. Lots of practice. Great thing. You just need more time in the surf. That's the only way you'll ever learn how to... You can never try. Judging by your Muma's look, it seems you forgot something. You promised you'd train with her before the sun goes down. It's time to go. You know you can't make up for lost... You should know. Practice... She'll see you at the village square. She says that... Here's another familiar face with lots on his mind. Asks how you're feeling today. He wonders what usefulness you found. He says he can work wonders with all... You did well, but he can't help but wonder why you decided... He understands, but hopes you won't be needing it anytime soon. It looks like she's starting to lose her patience. You know she doesn't like waiting for you. She wants to see you on the village square. She wants you to grow up and start thinking. They look determined. Better watch out. He asks you to stop right there and wonders where you... That makes... There's no... He wants... She asks if you're hurt. What happened? She says it's time. Here's someone close to heart, doing what he does best. Seeing you always... He heard... He asks if you... He's curious to see what you... The style might be too edgy for his taste, but it looks... He knows she's already... He... Your Muma says it's about... That's a good... Your Muma says you did well today. She's so proud of you. Thanks you for... You should go see him and find out... Catchy. Your Muma says she's never seen an apparatus as green as this little thing. It's wonderful. She's happy. Your Muma... Rest and you'll find strength for tomorrow. Nothing could stop Lupa Lupin from setting the world on fire. Your Muma urges you to blaze a trail. Give it a last burst and you'll make it. Your Muma says this is... She tells you to stay back. This is her fight. Here it comes. The past coming to haunt the present. You must go through fire and water to make it out of here. Your Muma says you can make it if you believe in it. Where she goes, you go. Blood is thicker than water. You're in deep surf. Don't make waves. The surf goes where it wants to go. It'll take you to the shore as long as you go with the flow. Death is not to be feared by one who has lived life with a pure heart. A part of her will live on in you. The creature is hungry for more. Nothing is going to stand in its way now. If a sacrifice is made for someone else, it's not lost, but passed on to the next. Life must go on. Real sacrifice comes from love and necessity when all other options are exhausted. The ultimate test of conscience is the willingness to give up anything to save what you truly care about. What you do for yourself dies with you. What you do for your kin remains and makes you immortal in their memory. As the moment fades and is lost, the only thing that remains is loneliness. It doesn't mean you'll forget your past. It simply means you need to move on. The tribe's caught a fluffy hulk. Better watch out. It's no pet. They couldn't...
La surayafa te mefaf rat tiknum piapo. Yulekina ma namama.
You should hurry there and help.
Emahoriu tulu adrianko.
Look, an emergency box. Wow, bet that knuck makes a tight fist. All the trees. Keep an eye out for wildlife. Tribe stronghold. Let's see. Says it's time to set the outpost free. Inflict as little damage as possible as you make your way through to the... Here's the first line of defense. That's a bomb lobber. That hit the spot, wrecked it. The wheel works that drain pipe. Spin the twirly wheel and open that drain. Everything's clocking together. Put a key to use. Keep going. That cage is holding a helper. They never lost hope you'd come, but weren't sure if they'd last long enough to want revenge on... A sharpshooter. The scaffolding looks unstable. Better stay clear of the red ray. Here's the second line of defense. Switched off the light. A barrel shoot. Smack it to get a barrel out of it, then hit it toward the gate and blast it. That looks splody. Shoot it and watch it glow. Not too close, though. It's complicated. Give it another try. Kaboom! You're in. Almost there. The outpost belongs to your tribe now. He says you made them weaker, but they won't give up. Your Sifu thanks you. Your tribe is growing stronger.
Plats,
Says you did a great job capturing the outpost.
Mulakan Frifgen,
Figures the honor out of date, says he's...
Luatulu ma Satuatan pop Befarbihita un tukub kir. Yeah, move for Kozata.
Gizmo is working on making his Mekton strong enough to endure the oxygen-deprived dead zone all the way out to the World Eater.
Tolomawawanya.
You should